You know, it all started on a totally normal Wednesday morning. Just another school day, or at least that's what I thought. I woke up late, like always, and the first thing I touched wasn't my toothbrush or my uniform. It was my phone. Yeah, that little screen. First thing in the morning, last thing at night. Before I even opened my eyes properly, I was already scrolling, checking notifications, reading group chats, replying to messages. My friends were talking about a new game update. And of course, I had to see it. I told myself, just 5 minutes. But 5 minutes became 30. And 30 became me almost missing the bus. When I finally reached school, my best friend Ryan was already waiting by the gate. He smirked and said, "Bro, you beat the new level last night." I laughed and said, "Nah man, I tried till 2 a.m. Still stuck." We both laughed, like it was normal to stay up all night just for a game. That day, I had no idea what was coming. First few classes were boring. I wasn't listening, not even a little. My mind was stuck in that game world. Then came math class. Mrs. Harris walked in. Strict face. No smile. Everyone went silent. Now, Mrs. Harris had one rule. No phones. Ever. She said phones destroy focus. I always thought she was just being old-fashioned. So, while she was explaining algebra on the board, I quietly took out my phone. I held it low, under the desk. No sound, brightness down. I thought, I'm a pro at this. I opened the game, just one quick round. And then, I heard her voice. "Mr. Brown." Just like that. Calm, cold, and scary. I froze. My stomach dropped. I slowly looked up. And there she was, Mrs. Harris, standing right beside my desk. Her eyes went from my face, to my hands, to my phone. Before I could even hide it, she reached out and took it. The whole class gasped. She didn't yell. She didn't even look angry. She just said, "You'll get this back after school. Come see me in my office." And that was it. She turned back to the board, like nothing even happened. Meanwhile, I was sitting there, red-faced, embarrassed, feeling like the biggest idiot alive. All day, I couldn't focus. I kept thinking about my phone. What if she looked through it? What if she deleted my stuff? What if she found my game? Every minute felt like an hour. Finally, when the last bell rang, I dragged myself to her office. I knocked. She said, "Come in." There she was, sitting behind her desk. My phone was right beside her. I sat down quietly. She looked up and asked, "Do you know why I took your phone?" I said, "Because I was using it in class." She nodded, "Yes. But also because I wanted you to see what happens when you can't have it." I frowned. "It's just a phone. I can live without it." She smiled softly. "Can you? You've been looking at the clock every few minutes today. You couldn't even sit still. That's not control, that's addiction." I didn't know what to say. She wasn't wrong. Then she leaned forward and said something I'll never forget. "When I was your age, there were no smartphones. We played outside. We talked to people. We looked at the world instead of screens. And you know what? We were still happy." Her voice was calm, but it hit me hard. "Phones aren't bad," she said. "But when they start controlling you instead of you controlling them, that's when they become dangerous." She slid my phone back toward me. "You can take it, but try living one day without it." I took it quietly, not